Hello there, my fellow Lost Ark jamers. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one. I'm just going to be running my dailies in the background while I just kind of have a discussion about some topics. Well, a topic. I'm going to start trying these videos, see how you guys like them. Just talk about what's on my mind, Lost Ark related. And then the topic for today's video is going to be on burnout. How to avoid it and kind of maybe some advice from you guys to me on how to avoid my specific type of burnout because, well, I'll talk about it in a little bit here. Let's get that out of the way. If you like the video, like, helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't, etc. Love you all guys very much. Let's get on with the video now. So, burnout. What is burnout? I'm sure everybody knows the concept of burnout, as it's been very widely talked about on Reddit, especially lately, and I mean, it's always been kind of widely talked about amongst a lot of the general population, especially on the Reddit, like I said, the forums even, if any of you dare venture on the forums. But burnout is just like the concept of not wanting to do something or feeling like things are more of a chore than it is fun, and at the end of the day, a game should be more fun than it is a chore, right? I think at a base level, that's kind of what it should be, you know? But burnout, most people when they talk about burnout, they talk about like Chaos Dungeons, Guardian Raids, and like, I absolutely agree. That stuff can get very tiring very quickly. But the good thing about Guardian Raid and Chaos Dungeon Burnout is the rest bonus system exists. And while yes, it doesn't give you 100% of the reward, 100% of the rewards, it gives you enough of the rewards for it to not feel like you have to do it every single day. Because if you don't do it for one day, that's okay. You just get half the rewards. Like, you don't lose everything. You know what I mean? So it like, the fear of missing out, or FOMO in that case, doesn't really come to light too bad, as it, for me at least. I'm just speaking in my perspective. So I never have really issues with Guardian Raids or Chaos Dungeons. If I just don't want to do a character that day, I just don't. Mostly, I do all my characters every day because I enjoy playing them, and I mean, I like the game. But if I don't feel like it, I don't force myself to do it. And I feel like once you start allowing yourself to not do everything every day, it gets a lot easier. The type of FOMO and burnout that I experience is surrounding Legion raids. And I see some more people talking about this kind of burnout, especially more recently with Clown. And I'm not really sure how to combat it, because with Legion raids, there's no rest bonus. There's no, oh, you didn't do it this week? Well, you get a little bit of extra stuff next week if you do it. It's like you have to do it every week, or the rewards and materials that you get are just gone. There's no subsidizing. There's no, hey, consolation prize, you get a couple mats for not doing it. It's just gone. The raw gold is gone. The trumpets of mayhem are gone. The bones are gone. The wings are gone. You don't get any of it. And you don't get any additional on any of it. And I think that is partially why I feel like I have to do every Legion raid every single week. Because the resources you get from it are very limited, and you lose them if you don't run them. Yes, you can argue that you lose Destruction Stones, Guardian Stones, and Leap Stones by not doing Guardian raids every day, but at a certain point you have to trade your time for sanity, and sometimes that means taking an efficiency hit to preserve what's left of your mind, in my case at least. But you can't do that. I mean, you can take a break from Legion raids, obviously. Like, nobody's holding a gun to my head and saying, you must clear Clown every week or else, angry face. But you know what I mean when I say that. It's just like the FOMO aspect of it. And the fact that you lose everything if you don't clear it. Mostly the raw gold, and for Clown it'd be the horns, since it takes 1.5 million weeks to get enough horns. And it just, the burnout gets amplified because it's like, oh, I don't want to get trapped in a Vicus run for 3 hours. And, you know, when it does happen, because it does happen, especially the longer you wait in a week, oh my god, that's another thing that really kind of grinds me. It's like, if you don't get all of your raids done before, like, Saturday or Sunday at the absolute latest, pretty much every run you get into is going to be a trap run, and it'll be a miracle if you clear it in any reasonable amount of time. And I just... ooh. I don't know. It makes me feel like I have to do all 6 of my characters' 3 Legion raids every week before Sunday. So that puts me on a massive kind of timer, and it stresses me out, man. I don't know if anyone else feels like this. And it's only going to continue to get worse. Like, right now, I only have 2 clown-ready characters, and I have 2 additional characters at 17.5, or 1725.5. No, 1472.5. I was like, that's not right, but what did I say? 1472.5. I have 2 characters at that, just parked there because I can't commit 2 more characters a week to Clown. I'm already doing 2, and that thought stresses me out as it is. And I didn't clear an alt Clown on week 1 just to preserve my sanity, and I didn't feel like trying to pug it. But week 2 and onwards, I've cleared on my alt and my main, and overall, it hasn't been that bad, admittedly. It's just Vicus, man, and oh, man. I don't know why it's always Vicus, but ugh. Something about Vicus, you just get trapped in there for eternity, and you want out, and the good Lord won't let you out. Anyways, that's a bit of a rant. And I mean, honestly, how do you guys avoid burnout? Is there something specific that you do? Especially in relation to Legion raids, is there some sort of secret? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I have got it on lockdown for Chaos Dungeons and Guardian raids, but the FOMO and burnout aspect from Legion raids, I just haven't figured out how to conquer. And it's like, the limited amount of gold generation per week, that's another, like, big reason why you do Legion raids. I don't know. I'm done with this Descaluta. Took a while, but I'm on my War Dancer 1415, and yeah, it is what it is. I probably shouldn't ramble any longer than this, so I'll end off the video. Thank you if you listen to this kind of just talk about FOMO and burnout and how to combat it, what to do to combat it. If you like the video, of course. Dislike it. Subscribe. Comment your thoughts below. Let me know what you guys do. And then, honestly, give me tips if you have any tips to avoid burnout, because, like I said, 6 characters a week doing 3 separate raids on them is just... man. I feel like they need some sort of rest bonus system for Legion raids, but I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, bye!